Not getting any confirmation on the ground, Mike, that there's anything on the ground right now, but we do have that tornado watch that goes through 11, which indicates we could have the possibility of more tornadic thunderstorms before the night is out.
Yeah, Brian, thanks a lot, and we're going to continue to track these storms until the threat is over with when we have tornado warnings. And let me go ahead and switch it to show you who's involved, to give you a more precise idea of those tornado warnings. We have two of them. Everything in yellow, that's tornado watch. It happens till 11 o'clock. Could be extended because we're still going to get more bands come in off of the storm even through the night tonight. Tornado warning until 9 o'clock, and that includes Lake County. You can see it's the western part of Lake County, and it's moving, that particular storm, pretty fast to the north. So that's why it encompasses a large area of real estate all the way up to the Marion County line. And then we have a tornado warning until 9 o'clock for the other orange box, and that's the extreme eastern part of Lake County, southeast part, and also almost all of western Orange County. And that's where Brian tracked that storm out. And that one really looks pretty serious too. It could have a pretty good rotation in it, and any of these rotations that happen with these storms could drop a funnel cloud, which still can cause damage even though it doesn't touch the ground, or even a full-fledged tornado that's causing damage too. Here is Hermine, and the reason why we have a tornado watch until 11 o'clock and may get extended through the night, this is one band, or one of the feeder bands, or coming off of the main circulation that we're getting now. This is enhanced satellite imagery, and it shows you the highest cloud tops, the strongest thunderstorms. There's another band that still hasn't made its way inland yet. So Tampa and northward getting a break, but not very long because it's moving pretty quick. And that's coming off the main circulation of Hermine, which has strengthened to 80-mile-an-hour wind, moving northeast at about 14, and may even cause a few more bands to develop through the course of the night. So these two aren't the last ones. It's just the ones that are going to be immediately affecting us over the next few hours. Here is the forecast track, and this is showing you the cone of probability. It could be anywhere within this cone. The line in the middle is just the middle. But it should be making landfall as a hurricane, maybe a little stronger than it is now, by around midnight, and then start to come in at 2 o'clock, which is actually good. I don't mean to say it's good that it's making landfall so much in that it's good that it doesn't have more time to strengthen, because once it hits land, that's it. It cuts off the warm waters that it feeds on because it's over land, and it will start to weaken quite a bit. We're still going to get a lot of heavy rain, even if it were just a tropical depression, a tropical storm. It's just as it intensified into a hurricane, the tropical storm force wind kind of gets expanded out about 185 miles from the center of circulation. And that's why we have tropical storm warnings out for those in the Marion County and also Flagler County. Now, what's causing its rapid northeast movement? This trough of low pressure, this front. It's moving toward the east coast, and it's picking it up. And that's what's causing it to hopefully kick out of here faster and faster as Friday moves along. We should start to have improving conditions toward the evening, especially on Saturday morning. But this is the wind profile. 39-mile-an-hour wind or greater than 39-mile-an-hour wind is tropical storm force. So when you see the yellow field, that's tropical storm force wind that's possible outside of the center of circulation. And the strongest wind and the biggest storm surge is in the northeast part of the storm. So you can see that's why it expands out toward the east and to the south rather than toward the west. And then we got hurricane force winds, which are in the bright red or the orange. And it clips a lot of us now. Marion County, Flagler County, but also Lake County and Volusia County, maybe the northern part of Orange County, could get up to tropical storm force wind. And then as Friday comes along, you see our tropical storm force winds improving. They'll start to come down and subside, especially as we go in through late Friday. So tonight, we're going to have very strong wind, risk of tornadoes. We're going to have heavy downpours, especially north and west of I-4. That's where the strongest storms are going to be. But all of us are still going to get rain sweep in. That could lead to some localized flooding, some ponding on the roadways. It's best just to stay put. Until this thing passes, really, where do you have to be that threatens your life? It's best to stay at home. Brian is going to go over the tornado warnings again. I think he's setting up our Storm Tracker 13 Doppler radar to track those out. Brian?
Yeah, Mike, we've got that tornado warning still in effect and still